Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today's game is Pro League Baseball 1994 edition. Uh, this game was published by Microsports Incorporated in 1994. Programming credits. Let's see, we've got the designed and developed by David Holt, Alan Stevenson, Brent Johnson, Paul Emekis. Graphics by Robert Lewis, Brent Sanders. Statistical analysis and research by Jeff Holt, Chris Schuster, and Nick Phipps. Owner's manual written and designed by J.R. McCulloch. And let's see. So this is the second edition of the game. The original Pro League Baseball was released, I believe, in 1991 or 92. So let's dive in and take a look at this one. Gonna go through. Basically, I created a league. It's based on the 1993 season, 1993 schedule. So I'll just show you briefly how this does. You can autoplay games, how quickly it does that, and then we'll do an exhibition game. We'll look at the statistics as well. So if we go to game setup, and let's see. So I have game type set to autoplay. The original Pro League Baseball, I believe, was the first or one of the first baseball games to allow modem play. So you've got modem play settings over here on the right. We're not doing that now, but just more of a informational. I'm allowing the computer to set the lineups and the pitchers. Designated hitter for League One only. One pitch. So let's go to play ball. I need to select the teams. Okay. There. That's the next game on the schedule. I played a few games earlier just to make sure it was working properly. I wasn't aware that this game even existed until a few months ago. I noticed an advertisement or yeah, I forget where I tracked it down. But anyway, I located a copy on eBay. If you do attempt to purchase this game, make sure it has the manual because there is copy protection that uses words within the manual. Game summary, we want to turn off. Player for Let's see what happens. All right, so this should basically just zip through a game on the schedule here. We can pause this at any point and take a look at the standings and everything. So, and you can see the standings are updated. I think I flip-flopped which league should have the DH in use, but this is just for fun anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, so basically you see it'll zip through a game in probably, looks like it takes what, maybe 10 seconds, 15 seconds, depending on the game. All right, so I'm gonna just do, get out of this, you hit spacebar, and then you can go to options here. So we're gonna do save game, just throw that in that empty slot there. We'll exit. We're not actually exiting the entire program, we're just exiting the autoplay here. So we're saving our data. Let's look at StatsKeeper, not StatsKeeper, League Leaders, sorry. League Leaders. A is the one that I did maybe a month or two ago. So let's just look at the American League. And we have league leaders. So if we do, let's sort on home runs. All right. So if I'm looking at this screen, I don't see home runs. You have to go to the next page. You can see that Juan Gonzalez was the home run leader in the replayed league. 57, Dean Palmer 45, Griffey Jr. 43, and this is based off the 1993 stats. Albert Bell. Most of these guys I would expect to be up here. If you look at batting average, Alan Trammell, John Olerud, Paul Molitor, Baerga, Lofton with 77 steals, Lance Johnson, Roberto Alomar 51. So I feel like statistically, pretty much what I would expect here. How about pitching? Go to ERA. And again, probably have to figure out which page it's on. There we go. ERA leaders, Randy Johnson, Alex Fernandez, Apier, Darwin, Langston. So that's a pretty fair representation there. Strikeouts, let's see if it's Randy. It is with 357 strikeouts. Cone with 228. Then McDonald, Finley, Guzman, and Key with 200. It might be a lot for Jimmy Key, but most of those are decent. Saves. What page were saves on? There we go. Oh, this is probably because I have have it filtered here. Let's see. Minimums. If we turn off minimums, let's see if we get more saves. I gotta pick saves again. There we go. 36, Jeff Montgomery, Henneman, Henke, Olson. So again, pretty decent numbers. Just not doing a deep dive into it, but nothing totally unexpected there. All right, let's grab. Let's just do. League standings. Baltimore out on top, 99 wins, and the White Sox and the Mariners tied with 88 wins in the West. And switch to wrong one. Conference 1. There we go. So same deal here. Let's just look real quick. Home runs. Bonds, Justice, Matt Williams, Plantier, Gant, Sosa, Piazza, all with 30 or more. Let's look at our batting average. Tony Gwynn, Jeffries, Bonds, Bagwell, and Slake in the top 5. Steals, Dykstra, Ozzie Smith, 39, Brett Butler, 36, Jeffries. All right, so that's, again, that looks reasonable. Pitching, ERA leader, Swift, Rio, Maddox, Green, Dennis. Okay, that looks good there. So, strikeouts. Strikeout page, there it is. So we got Rio, Maddox, Harnish, Dennis, Smoltz, over 200. And we'll just look at the standings, and then we'll go and do an exhibition game. So, well, Giants, 108, Braves, 101. That's pretty similar to the actual outcome. And the Cardinals edging the Phillies and Cubbies in the East. All right, so we're going to get out of this, exit. We're going to go to game setup. We'll do an exhibition game. Strategy, game type is normal. Normal. Opponent is computer. Computer is the home team. League, D is fine. Teams, oh, this is the, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah. This is a league game. Back out of that. Let's see. Designated hitter views. Exhibition here somewhere. There we go. League to use exhibition. All right, that's better. Visitor, Angels 93. Team to play, Baltimore 93. I'm going to let the computer pick the lineups and pitchers because we're just doing exhibition. Just double check everything here. I think we're good. Play ball. There's the Angels lineup, Orioles lineup. Oriole Park. All right, let's play ball. Yeah, it's going to do this for a good minute or so, so you just have to bear with the loading screen. I'm not sure why it takes so long to load, but it is what it is. I haven't done a full review of this game yet, but I did review the original, which was unfortunately, I would say, released too early would be kind. There were a lot of bugs, a lot of problems with that one. So curious to see if we can get through a full game here without any glitches. We'll give it our best effort here. Apparently, there's also a Pro League Baseball 97 edition, and don't know if I'm missing anything in the in-between years. The only copy I tracked down for that one so far is in another country, and I'm not willing to pay the shipping on it. So we're still keeping our eye out for that one. I've never played Pro League Baseball 97. Like I said, I didn't know that there were other editions of the game besides the original. So, but if and when I'm able to acquire a copy, we'll definitely do a playthrough here for you. Yeah, we probably have another 30 seconds or so of this. I don't remember the old load screen taking anywhere near this long. And I tried to speed up my emulator. I'm running this in DOSBox. Increase the number of CPU cycles, so forth. Didn't seem to have any effect on the load time, so just let it do its thing. There we go.
Welcome everybody to the Microsports Game of the Week.
So it's actually one of the things I noticed from the original compared to this one is even though it's listed in the original, that there's supposedly an announcer and sound effects. I could never get either one to work, but obviously you hear them here. So all right. So in this game, if you're on offense, you're telling it you expect a certain pitch, which I guess has some bearing on the outcome of the at bat. I'm not really sure. I just kind of randomly click on one of these. But there is also a strategy menu, like if you want to steal or bunt or hit and run, that type of thing. So let's get going. We've got Chad Curtis facing, I believe it's Ben McDonald, right? That one's to the warning track. Oh, leap and grab.
What a catch. That's one out.
So you can see how the animation is kind of herky-jerky. Uh, you can mess with the animation speed in this. I kind of haven't had too much time to play around with it. You can also change the camera angles, whether you want to follow a particular position player, follow the ball, follow the batter, so on.
That's two outs.
Seems like the announcer doesn't say anything until the play is completed.
He walked him.
All right, so we've got a runner on base. It's Chili Davis on, so we're not going to try to steal or anything. Tim Salmon up. Looks like a routine grounder to second.
And that retires the side.
All right, so now the same deal on defense. You just select the pitch. And that's going to skip in between the shortstop and the third baseman for a base knock for Brady Anderson.
Single
Off
to left.
Chuck Finley. All right, we're going to throw a changeup to Ripken. That's a whiff.
He struck him out.
Harold Baines, bounding ball up the middle. That's going to squeak through. First and second with one out.
Single up the middle.
You can see the commentary is really minimal, but it's something. Get it here. Hey, leap and grab.
What a catch. That's two outs.
And that's not just specific and not knocking this game in particular, but that's a part of the game where long fly ball to center. You'd hope you'd hear the crowd roar, but all of a sudden it goes silent. Uh, Kind of the ambient crowd noise is, you can hear a little bit of them right now, but at a point where you'd expect to hear it, you don't think it would go quiet like that. So we've got bases loaded now.
He
Former
walked him.
Angel Mark McLemore draws the walk. And Finley, what are you doing out there? All right, here's Mike Devereaux. Bases loaded, two outs. Fastball. High drive. to the third baseman.
And that retires the side.
Pops out for the third out, so we escape the inning without giving up any runs. So we are now expecting a curve. JT Snow, the batter. Which was interesting until I clicked on that. I didn't see who my batter was. All right.
Single to left.
There's our first hit of the game for the Halos. Sorry if anybody noticed that little glitch there. My DOSBox session froze up for a moment. Looks like we're back. Bounding ball into right field. Are we going to go for third? No. Now that might have been
Single to right.
because if I go to strategy here, I can do conservative or aggressive, and my guys are both conservative right now, and I would say with the speed of the runners, that's probably fair. So, Torey Lavello.
That's one out.
Pops it up to second for out number one. Here's a slider. Greg Myers, that's a punch out.
He struck him out.
Out number two. And we're going to expect a change up to Eduardo Perez. There's a grounder up the middle. Gets through. Are we coming home? We are not. Bases
Single up
loaded.
the middle.
Chad Curtis.
And that retires the side.
I don't know about you, but it looked like the umpire made the safe signal there. But okay. Just little quirky things you see, right? Some of these games. Yeah. At least it looks like the players are throwing with the proper hand. I have seen
That's one out.
a number of games where it looks like the infielders are throwing left-handed, which is extremely rare. Probably happened a handful of times in the 19th century, but not very common anymore. So that's like one of those things. How did they miss that? How did they get that wrong? Mike Pagliarulo, former Yankee. That one's headed out to right. And looks like, oh, another leaping grab at the wall.
What a catch. That's
What
two
a
outs.
catch. Here comes the changeup to David Zagee. Grounded to second. Throws it to first. He got him.
And that retires the side.
All right, here comes, let's see, we're going to expect a fastball to Polonia. That's a fly out, pop out to first base.
That's one out.
Chili is sitting on a curveball. And he was fooled on that one.
He struck him out.
And Salmon is going to sit on a slider. And that's a pop-up to Ripken short.
And that retires the side.
All right, scoreless ball game here. Bottom of 3, Brady Anderson. Sideburns. Pounded towards first. He'll take it himself. That's out number 1.
That's one out.
Throw a curve. Ripken getting the old Mercedes-Benz here. Oh, he slaps it through the left side for a base hit.
Single to left.
I will say the stadiums are a little more detailed than they were in the original version. Decent looking graphics. Not a fan of the animation
That's 2 outs.
here, but Chris Hoyles out to center, and that thing's way out of here. Okay,
It's out of here.
interesting. No home run trot. Okay. 2-0 Baltimore. Oh.
He hit him with the pitch.
And this happened in the other game as well. I don't know if you just saw that up there, but he was obviously hit by a pitch. If you look up here, it said walk. And the original game did not track hit by pitches, I think. I'm not sure if that's the case here, but it certainly seems like that's still, I don't know, to me that's kind of problematic. I mean, it's 2 different things. Why you would track it as a walk, I don't know. Over to first, takes it himself.
And that retires the side.
JT Snow. Easy grounder to second. That's an out. So far,
That's
Ben
1 out.
McDonald been in command here. Gary DeSarcina's up. Oh, he whiffs.
He struck him out.
And we're going to sit on a curveball here with Torey Lovello.
And that retires the side.
All right, nothing doing for the Halos in the 4th. Bottom of 4, Harold Reynolds. Third base. Caught by Perez.
That's 1 out.
Change up, Pagliarulo. Okay. That's a double for Pags.
Double to left.
Let's go slider to Siggy. 5 hits for the O's. Struck him out.
He struck him out.
Here comes the changeup. Brady. And he struck him out.
He struck him out, and that retires the side.
Alrighty. Rick Myers. That one's caught by the first baseman.
That's one out.
That's going to get through the hole, in there for a single to left. See if we get something going here. Top of the order, Chad Curtis. That might sneak through, and it does. But Perez is not going to try for third, pretty sure.
Single to right.
So let's try this. He's aggressive. He's aggressive. Expect curveball. Sure. Colonia is up. Is that going to get through? Yes, it is. Is he going to round third? Yes. And the throw goes to second. All right. Well, now we got an opportunity here.
Single to left.
We've got Chili Davis up, but we've got Curtis and Polonia on base, and Hoyles is the catcher, so I'm going to take a stab at double steal. See what happens. Took off a bit late there. I think he's in there. Nice.
He's in there. Safe at third.
All right, now I expect a fastball. The runners are moving. That's a good sign. Way back, way back, way back, way back. That thing still hasn't landed. Chili
Getting
with
out
a
of here.
3-run blast. The Halos take a 4-2 lead. Here's Salmon. Oh, that's through. Down the line, off the wall. Man, look at that! Look at that bounce. Look at the ricochet on that thing. Salmon into second with a double. Okay, we're starting to beat up on old McDonald
Double
here.
to right.
GT. Ooh, the whiff.
He struck him out.
2 down, runner on second. Gary DiSarcina. That's up the middle. Base hit. Salmon around third. 5-2 Halos.
Single up the middle.
All right, we're cooking. Tori Ravello. And that's going to do it, I think. Yep. 4-3.
And that retires the side.
All right. Scored 5 that inning. Nice job. Curveball coming. Oh. Snagged by Finley.
That's 1 out.
The old liner back to the mound trick. Here comes the slide piece to Harold Baines. It's an out.
That's 2 outs.
Chris Hoyles. Grounder to second. He got him.
And that retires the side.
All right, what do we got here? Top of 6, 5-2 California, ahead of Baltimore. Greg Myers, grounder to second. That's an out.
That's 1 out.
Eduardo Perez. Bounding ball up the middle. Base hit. Seemed like Ripken was just standing there. Oh, going for third, and that looks like an out.
Triple up the middle.
Triple up the middle. First of all, he looked like he was out at third, and if it was even if it didn't bounce, which it looked like it bounced to me, but if it didn't bounce, I don't see how we get a triple on that. That I'm going to call shenanigans on that one, even though it's my team that it helped. Curtis draws the walk. I mean, single up the middle, sure.
He walked him.
I mean, nothing against Eduardo, but if he's going to get a triple, that ball's got to rattle around in the outfield for a bit, you know? That looks like a pop up to short. Oh, he bobbled it. He dropped it. What?
Error on the play.
We'll take it. We'll take it. But that just doesn't happen to Ripken. Chili grounded to short. That looks like 2. Over to second for 1. Over to first. Not in time. Chili beats
Out
Barima.
at second. That's 2 outs.
Angels up 6-2. Here comes Salmon. Oh, another bobble. And he just eats it. That one just ate up Sagi at first.
Error on the play.
I think that's Sagi. And it's 7-2 Angels. Here's JT Snow. The width.
He struck him out. And that retires the side.
All right. Well, right now Finley is in command, 7-2. So, from what I recall from the
He
original
struck him
game,
out.
there is fatigue, but I think you have to go into your substitution page before you actually see that. I don't know that it tells you. Devereaux. That's grounded towards first. He'll take it himself. JT with the play.
That's 2 outs.
2 down. The batter, Harold Reynolds. Former Mariner, former Angel. Current MLB Network analyst. We got Eduardo Perez, who is ESPN
And that retires the
analyst.
side.
A couple of former ball players turned announcers in this one. Just off the top of my head. Gary DiSarcina. Here's the pitch. That's up the middle. That is over the second baseman's head. That's off the hit it here sign. Center fielder grabs it, and that's a double for DiSarcina. We're in the
Double
seventh inning. Let's go change up. Torey Lavello.
He walked him.
All right, first and second. Strategy mode. Aggressive. And change up. Sure. There's Greg Myers. Bounding ball up middle. Throws to second for one. Safe at first. Could have just tagged the runner.
Out at second. That's 1 out.
Expecting the curve to Perez. McDonald's still out there. Trailing 7-2. That's a bounding ball to second. Or is it? And off the wall. That sure looked like a bounding ball. It's kind of tough the way that the way the animation occurs here to tell what exactly is going on with the ball.
Double up the middle.
So that's a double for Perez. 9-2 Halos. That scores both runs. I'm gonna guess curve for Chad Curtis here. That's headed towards second. That's into the outfield. That is off the wall. Ricochets to the right fielder. That's another double. And that's going to be 10-2, I believe.
Double to right.
Yep, Chad Curtis with the hit. What do we got? That's a fly ball to right. Colonia. Nope, fly ball to first. See, looked like it was going to right. It was going first. Oh,
That's
2
2
outs.
outs.
And Chili Davis is up. Chili rocked a three-run home run earlier in the game. This time he goes oppo. That's going to drop in there. Runners around third, heading home. Chili's going to hold it first with a long single.
Single to left.
And 11-2 ball game. So Angels are in command here. Salmon up the middle. That's in there. That's off the wall. Hard bounce off the wall. Salmon into second. And that's going to make it 12-2 as Davis crosses home plate.
Double up the middle.
And we're just beating the pulp out of the O's here. 12-2. JT Snow. Grounder to short. Is that going to be out number 3? Close play at first, but it looks like they called him out.
And that retires the side.
Yep. Okay. Well, we're leaving Finley out here until we need to do something, I guess. Rulo. That's towards short. Looks like DiSarcina caught it in the air. Out number 1.
That's 1 out.
Let's go with a changeup to the next batter, Sagi. Sagi with a base hit.
Single up the middle.
And now we're going to throw a curveball to Brady Anderson. Out at second. And over to first. Not in time.
Out at second. That's 2 outs.
All right. Here comes the heat to Mr. Ripken. Struck him out. All
He
right.
struck him out. And
Heading
that
to the
retires the
8th.
side.
Angels up 12-2. Base hit to right. Gary DiSarcina.
Single to right.
So here's another what I would deem a flaw in the artificial intelligence. Why is Ben McDonald still out there? It's a 12-2 ball game. Yes, it's an exhibition game, but still, there's absolutely no
Out
reason
at
for
second.
him to
That's 1 out.
allow 12 runs and still be in the ball game. So again, on the surface, some of those statistics we looked at looked pretty reasonable, but I feel like there are some underlying flaws in the AI that existed in the original game and are still present in the 94 edition.
That's 2 outs.
It's Eduardo. Bounding ball to the pitcher, or was that a liner? Looks like a liner.
And that retires the side.
Yep, line out. So, yeah, no idea why McDonald is still out there. Here's Baines. Grounder to third. Out. Just got him.
That's 1 out.
Fastball to Hoyles. Grounder to second. Got him. I mean, I can see McDonald being
That's
out
2
there
outs.
legitimately through allowing those 5 runs. Maybe he pitches a little further and gives up the 6th and the 7th run, but I'm not going to harp on it anymore. But again, just kind of breaks the sense of realism when stuff like that happens. McLemore, oh wow, just got him.
And that retires the
All
side.
right, well we're through 8 with the Angels comfortably ahead by a 12-2 margin. Chad Curtis, top of the order for the Angels. With a exhausted and dejected Ben McDonald still on the mound. Why? Why is he still out there?
Single to left.
Oh, I said I wasn't going to harp on that. Sorry. All right, Polonia. That's going to sneak through. Base hit to right. Curtis going to try for 3. No. Well,
Single to right.
they're going to allow me to do this again. We're going to try it. Old double steal trick. Yeah, I know we're up by 10 runs. Oh, they picked him off. All right.
He got him. Out at third.
Caught stealing at third. And Chili still has a runner on second here. Let's see if he can deliver again. Base hit. That looks like it's going to score another run. I would say it is. 13 to 2. Salmon. Could be 2. And could not be 2. All right, fielder's choice.
Out at second. That's 2 outs.
2 outs. JT Snow looking for a changeup. Let's see what he gets. High drive, deep to right field. Back, 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 back. Go on. That thing's out of here.
It's out of here.
15 to 2. Gary D. Saraceno. 20 hits for the Angels. There's a base hit to right field.
Single to right.
Just refuses to end. Okay, Torey Lavello. That's a hit up the middle. Throws to second. First and third.
Single up the middle.
Greg Myers. That's going to get in there. 16 to 2. Throws it in the second. So we still have first and third. 22 hits now on the day.
Single up the middle.
And here comes Eduardo Perez. Oh. Walk, I think. Bases loaded.
He walked him.
Yep. Chad Curtis. .23 hits for the Angels on the day. Long fly to right and caught. All right. That's out number 3, and we go to the bottom of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth, and we're leaving Finley in there to finish it up. Mike Devereaux's in. Oh, that's way inside. That's a walk.
He walked him.
Okay, here comes the changeup. Kyle Reynolds. Pops it up. Left field. Caught at the wall. Nice grab for out number 1. Here comes the slider. Pags. Oh, that's through the hole. That's a base hit. Oh, perhaps Finley getting tired here.
Single to left.
Let him face one more hitter at least. Sagi. That looks like it's sneaking through. Runner is held at third. Interesting.
Single to left.
All right, we're going to give Finley one more hitter since we're up by 14 runs. Grounder up the middle. Out at second.
Out at second. Double play. And that's the ball game.
That's the ball game. Double
Today's
play.
game is brought to you by Microsports.
All right, there's our final score. We get a box score here. I don't need to send it to the printer. Let's see. There we go. Angels lineup. We had 5 RBIs from Chili Davis with a homer, JT Snow with a homer, DeSarcina with 5 hits, Perez with 4. I mean, we just totally beat up on poor Ben McDonald here. Nice line from Chuck Finley. Anything of note here? Chris Hoyles with the homer. Not a whole lot of offense going on there. Ben McDonald. Okay, well, 8 2/3. That's incorrect. That's another little bug there. 23 hits, 16 runs, 14 earned. Interesting. So that is Pro League Baseball Pro League Baseball 94 edition. Hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, keep playing ball, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.